What's good, everybody? It's your boy Chocolate Boss checking back in.
And this is your girl, Beloved. And don't ever forget it.
What we gonna forget? There's nothing to forget.
Period.
All right.
We is back, guys. Oh my goodness, I could cry for real. I really could.
It's been so long. It's been like 1, 2, 3, 4, 18 months. That's crazy. Season 3.
That's why you have to be consistent, guys.
We gonna talk about consistent?
No.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm not responsible.
Why?
I'm not responsible. Cheers.
Cheers. What we cheersing to tonight?
I got ginger ale.
And we just tapping in and you talk about you got ginger ale. Listen, last time we was here about last month. I mean, not even last month. We was here last year, right before the season, Christmas season, and we were sitting right here talking about, we gotta make more episodes. We never got back on it. Why? Why haven't we got back on this? What we been doing?
I can only speak for myself. I've been really busy.
Busy doing what?
See, like, I work a round job, so I don't have a time frame. And then I also work at the salon, doing everybody's hair.
I forgot.
And those schedules, they just don't mix and they don't match to when we have to do the podcast. So, and then Vonnie, he got 5 jobs.
I actually got 2 now. I got 2.
I'm gonna clap for that.
I was dreading. Oh, we got.
I'm gonna clap for that.
Oh.
Oh, only if you heard the sound, child.
I think they do. But no, for real, seriously, since last year, so much has been going on. You know, I left the job. We got to talk about that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. We got so much to talk about a relationship, you know, because that came a long way.
Yeah, relationships, period. You know, came a long way.
It has, and you know, I definitely had to define certain relationships as well and try to figure that out. So that was that. We went to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Boop, boop, boop.
We went to San Juan.
These ain't no harachis.
Oh, that was.
That's my chick.
That's a story by itself. That's your chick.
Yeah, that's how we was in Puerto Rico.
It's always. She always gotta be doing the most.
Yo, but we definitely had fun in San Juan. We had a nice house. Vonnie found the house after almost a week before the trip. Child.
No, it wasn't a week before the trip.
Child.
I paid for the house before the week before the trip. I found the house before the week before the trip. Not only that, we were well planned. That's why we had a good time.
Yes.
We were well planned.
Yes,
Look,
I can say that.
Now I gotta fix my posture because now I'm starting to get into it.
Yeah, because.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
So tell me what you got coming up. What you got planned for 2024? Because it's a lot going on already.
It is.
It's a lot. Yeah. Speak to me.
Month 4 already. You know, I don't got much popping since, you know, Christmas. I don't have much going on for the summertime, but we are going to be outside. What I mean we're going to be outside, we got Houston, we got Atlanta, we got Jamaica, we got Mexico. We about to be out. We got the new GoPro. We got the 360 camera.
Because it's all about content.
It's about to
like
be outside.
content, create more content, and don't forget the content.
Well, we gotta make sure you're on it for
being consistent.
We got it. Well, now we also got on
day number uno.
We got a producer.
Ooh, we did. We hired a producer, guys. We're getting professional. We're getting there. Everybody, his name is. Do you want to be named?
Yeah, sure.
I always wanted this though. I always wanted like a producer to talk back to us because maybe that was the problem. I didn't have enough energy and motive. So now we have people here to help us, you know.
Clap for them.
So, all right, maybe
clap for them.
Got the right one. There we go. We
got it
updated.
Right.
We got new equipment. I got a board. I got a small little.
We got a camera. We moving on that. Oh gosh.
But anyways, so we had enough. We talked about maybe touch topics. What about you? What was going on? I heard that you did something special last night. Talk about it.
High heels on my tippies.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
say it Cabana. That's word to Nikki. Okay? Just because I got there late because I wanted to eat first.
Boom.
My stomach comes first. Okay? Yeah. We got there right on time though. Because soon as we walked in, she was high heels on. Yeah. Ate it up.
Well, let me ask you some questions. How was the concert, first of all? You rated
It was
from 1 to
packed.
10.
It was so packed. We didn't get out the parking lot until like 1:50. The parking lot, the concert ended at like 11:20.
That's sick. That's sick
Yeah.
for real.
Everybody.
I was and honestly, I didn't even know it was a concert last night until I was sitting at home, flipping through my snaps and flipping through my Instagram, and all I just seen is nothing but Pink Friday. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it was on a Friday on top of it. But I'm looking like, damn, where everybody going? Why do I see people at the arena? Why I see people taking pictures, and the next thing you know, Nikki is posted all over it. And I didn't even know that she was even going to Nikki, and that's
It
crazy.
was last minute.
Was it last minute?
Yes.
How much was it last minute?
$87.
Oh shit.
Well, taxes and stuff, was going to round up to 102, but that's still doable every time. High as hell, but every time I'm gonna eat them up.
I was just about to ask you where you were.
Cause you ever been to the concerts and the seats are very, very high? Like,
yeah.
That was my first time ever experienced. I'm up there like, but once they stood up, I was like, oh, I could get used to this. That was my first concert at SZA. Me and
So you set up. Like, I feel like going to a concert, I need the full experience. Like, I need the full actual experience, and like, I need to be upstage. Not upstage, but I want to be good enough so I can see the performer or the artist.
oh wow.
Like, I can't be up in the skies like that. I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to be down below, you better have some down below money.
Oh, I'm gonna have that.
You better be 40-hour plus type of around the way money. Or you must be selling some type of feet pics. Because God bless.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. And also, I meant to ask you this because we had this debate, DeVito.
Davida.
Davida. I was trying to go see him. You didn't want to go see him with me.
No, I like Burna Boy. Like, I'm gonna stick beside him.
Why?
Because his last album was the greatest shit on earth. Like, that was the greatest shit on this planet. He ate it up, every song, from beginning to end.
I'm going to have to really listen to it now, but I don't think he ate it up like the way D did. Sorry.
You ain't, nah, he didn't.
DeVito got me going. Real quick, his whole album,
God.
on my phone, right now.
All right.
Burna Boy.
Can you go word for word though?
I can't go word for word for any song like that. But
if you can't go word for word,
his whole movement, they just make you want.
If you cannot go word for word for your greatest album that you like,
what Burna Boy do to you?
Like, he do nothing.
How he touching your soul like that? Because when I asked you to go to that concert, you told me, nah, I'm sorry. You're loyal.
You gotta stick beside your artist. If you don't stick beside your artist, they gonna lose.
Well, we're gonna see. You still go to that concert?
Ate them up every time.
Anyways.
Every time.
Next. So you going to this Houston trip with us or what? August 8th, we out in Houston.
First of all, before we even jump, we have events coming up, guys. Child, if you ain't celebrating Juneteenth, make sure you celebrate Juneteenth.
I was gonna get to that.
With us.
You know what?
Okay, you're gonna meet us in person,
hit them with the location.
75 Cliff Street in New Haven, Connecticut. That's Edgerton Park, if you're not comprehending.
And what are we doing at this Juneteenth?
Okay, so because this is we don't know what to do for Juneteenth. I feel like everybody's really at a loss, but we'll celebrate July 4th and get white, red, and blue, but we can't get black, green, and red. So we need to put that on the map, and we need to start, every year having an annual event to celebrate our freedom in some type of way, It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So come with your blankets, your coolers. I'm going to have a DJ. There's going to be food, and we're going to have a good time. Make sure you clean up after yourself because I don't got time.
You got time.
There's going to be trash cans. Put it in there.
Are you going to bring the whole job again like you did?
I'm really friendly, guys.
I don't talk about the equipment. I'm not talking about the people.
But I always run it through.
You been
No, I'm gonna be. I actually got most of the stuff. The people that I hired are bringing it.
Are you hiring people for this event?
I have a DJ. The only thing I needed was a DJ.
Oh, I'm surprised you're not.
Oh, I do need some tables. I don't need no chairs because I told everybody, we sitting on the ground, blanket style. We relaxing, we meditating, we releasing, we're grounding. We're here for the spiritual energy, not that negative energy. Okay? Period. And don't ever forget it, because that's... Joe.
Yeah, so also...
I trust you, Gary.
I'm ready for that Juneteenth, so make sure you guys come. Make sure you guys keep up with her and her information. Make sure you guys share and like her posting. We're going to drop the flyer in as well as make sure you follow us on our pages. But, since we're talking about it, what are you going to do if they cancel TikTok for real? Because they said they're going to cancel it, but TikTok is clearly still going.
Honestly... This is my honest opinion. If they ban my TikTok, no. Like, if they ban TikTok, there's no other app that you could go on and they're giving you one perspective. You got one perspective. On Instagram, you go on the main menu, you got many perspectives. They're not there's no other app like this. So you're going to find different information that you never found before because you just happen to run across the video instead of picking the shit that they give you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be sad.
I think it would be sad a little bit too. I mean,
make another app, guys.
Only off of the strength of, TikTok was like my other Google for real. You can go on TikTok and you can find anything, like how to make an egg roll. I mean, I know it's easy, but I'm just using it as an example. Like you can find that, and you can have mad different versions.
Yes.
And
it be quick, because on YouTube. The videos be too long. I be like, just how you put it. How did you just mix it? Just real quick. Oh, that's easy. Especially if you're a musical learner and you see a video that quick, you be like, oh, I got this.
Right. And then TikTok also has the advantage of the dances because, can't front. Now you see a lot of these grown folks doing dances. People that you would have never thought were doing some dances. Now they out here dancing. So what y'all gonna do? What y'all TikTok dancers gonna do now? Y'all gonna have to transfer over to Instagram. Your Instagram about to be popping. Luckily for me, if we do transfer over to Instagram, I got a pre-start already. So I really have to learn some dances. You don't think so?
It won't be fun no more.
Yes, it will. It's going to be the same thing. Anyways, if you guys have been keeping up, I'm not sure if you guys have been keeping up with the new season of 911. This is one of the TV shows on Fox TV. The reason why I bring it up is because everybody has been talking about cruises lately. Everybody's been talking about getting on a cruise. Everybody's been going on a cruise. And in this particular season, if you're on it, the first 3 episodes they were talking about a cruise ship. I don't want to give too much information, but the cruise, it turned into like a Titanic type of situation, and it turns scary. And if you're not into it, make sure you tune into it for real.
That water is scary.
It is. Actually, my friend just asked me today to go on a cruise, and I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to do it.
I will do it, but it's scary. That ocean, you don't know what's down there. You don't know what's creeping. Okay.
I just love it so much. Yo, your skin is so beautiful. If you really are watching and you're seeing Beloved right now, her skin, the way she is looking, she looks like she's been here before. You eating it up? Oh, you eating it up?
Yo, Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
For real, I think I'm starting to need a refill for at this point because now I'm waking up. Now we getting up for real. So, we talked about 911. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar. Also, this is another episode of New Doctor. New Doctor is another episode on Fox. It's another show about an autistic doctor who performs different medical skills. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen this.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. So that is another thing that we are watching. So make sure you guys are tuning in to that.
Yeah. Make sure you never label somebody just because you think they can't do it, but they do it better than you every time.
100%.
Every time. Stop. I gotta stop watching Now That's TV. Oh my gosh.
What
Okay.
TV watch?
I
What's going on in your world? Because we are on two different networks.
Yeah, because you're talking about scripted and I'm talking about unscripted.
Ghetto. You're talking about ghetto. Talking
Child.
about ghetto. I just don't understand how ghetto people can just stand around and just fight all day.
Right.
Like, how do we do that?
But it's so entertaining.
How is it entertaining?
And I'll be sitting up in the TV like, what up? What up?
But how?
Because I wish it was me. Yeah.
But how?
Every time.
You know, Kim Farr, that's how people get them mixed up nowadays. So I had a situation last week, a couple of weeks ago, actually at work, right? So as you know, I work at an airport, and one of my positions I have to do traffic, and part of doing traffic, you know, it gets busy. So long and short, our crew has to park with regular passengers. So unfortunately, you have to sit through the same traffic as the passengers do. One of my favorite crew member, you know, I don't think I ever told you this either. So one of my favorite crew members, she came off the plane, and she asked me. She said, "How do you think I'm gonna get out today? How long do you think I'm gonna be here for?" And I told her, to be honest, it's gonna be a while because we had 3 aircrafts. That means that's 3 different groups. That's almost 500 people that's getting picked up or dropping or exiting from the airport. Long and short, we were short-staffed, of course. Every job is short-staffed, and she requested to get through all the cars. So I was busy. And she came and said, "Well, why can't you just move the cars? It's just an easy job." She does not understand how easy it is.
Yeah.
The amount of things that you have to do, the amount of debate, the amount of arguments you have to have with people, and you just think it's that easy. So you do my job, right? So I go and say, "Go ahead. What's up? Do my job." Me saying "what's up" made it seem like I wanted to fight her.
Not a woman.
A woman, beloved. I had to tell people, like, yes, I had an attitude. Yes, I was aggressive when I was speaking. I'm not gonna lie, and maybe it didn't come off the correct way when I was trying to explain things to her.
Mm-hmm.
But me saying what's up to a female, I'm not like that. I have people for that. I'm just saying. So it really touched the nerve for you to even think that I wanted to fight a female.
That's really interesting.
But
That's really interesting.
I feel like that comes from TV. Because
Yes.
back in the day, like...
Because my energy has changed also from watching TV.
100%.
Because I'm big litty every day. And every day you could get this fade. Just because you looking at me wrong. What's popping?
But you see what I'm saying? You see that?
Yeah,
and
but I'm a really nice person.
I felt every moment of that. So, like, this is what reality is really giving.
It programs our minds, and what people don't understand most of the time, if you're not in this situation, if you've never done it, it looks easy. It looks 100%. Like I can do this. I can do it better than you.
100%.
But word of my life, you would have to train your life to be as better than me.
100%.
Yeah.
150%. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I make my life look real easy. I make situations look real easy. Even at work, even where we work at now.
Yeah.
I make it look real easy. But you gotta have real
tough skin.
For real.
And every time I'ma work everybody.
And yeah, I will get into that because I just don't understand. And, that's another thing people always say, that maybe you should look at yourself. Yes, maybe you should look at yourself, but does other people look at their own stuff? But that's
right.
a whole nother.
Are they being responsible for themselves?
Exactly. Are they holding themselves?
So why should I? But most people will think that. Like, why should I focus higher when they're focusing lower? I should focus even lower.
Yeah, what is up with that? Why do people have that mindset?
It's because
because I can't. I have been working at our current job for 5 years, and we've known each other in the past, but we've actually known each other within the last 4 years, and I haven't had any falling outs with you the way I have fallen outs with my friends at work.
Yeah.
Like
relationships are weirder when you do work together. It's more complicated. And if your friend, your best friend or your friend or even your acquaintance, if they're your boss, you do have to have more respect for them and work boundaries as your boss. But it's also you know me, I'm just playing, so you can really crumble a relationship by becoming the boss at the workplace with your friends.
But I feel if your friend becomes a boss, I feel me per se, I feel I would have an upper hand. You want to know why? Because I'm gonna be that. My friend is the boss. I'm sorry. I'm having that mentality. My friend is in charge of me. And it's not like I'm gonna take advantage. It's gonna be I'm gonna do my work and gonna get away with everything that I need to get away with.
Yeah. And you would think that your friend has your back every time.
100%.
Every time.
100%. I'm gonna get away with, and that's
that's what we get.
And that's the thing. I don't know. I just think it's just so different how people gear onto their relationships. Our relationship is definitely different compared to other people's relationships that I'm friends with, and I just don't understand how. And we are just daily
there's a big difference between everybody.
But how? All right.
For me, I've lost some of my closest friends.
Yes, that's
just based off not communicating, simply just not communicating.
I feel like communicating can damage or help, because sometimes when you communicate, people don't want to hear what you have to say or hear how you say.
Yeah. Because it's
they want to realize what you're saying.
And it's then sometimes with your closest friends, you don't want to say certain things to them. It's weird in the moment to be yeah, I hate that shit. Or it's some weird shit that you want to say.
You think so?
Because it'll come out when you're drunk though, when you're angry though.
I feel two things. Yes, it do come out when you're drunk or you're angry. But I feel for it to hit that level, I feel I've tried to communicate. I've tried to go down to that level.
But our first reactions to things is always going straight to hell in the first argument. It's hard to come back from the first argument. Okay, it really is, cause you be going especially if you never heard your friends speak ill of you. It's how do you come back from that? There's no coming back 100%. From that. That's like your man cheating on you. There's no coming back from that at all.
100%. I totally agree with you with that. But then, what happens when you guys do come back?
It'll still be some unworldly feelings. It'll still be weird, awkward, and then if you guys can move past it, y'all really just don't
I felt okay. My current situation, I feel yes, we are friends because we clearly make it back.
Right.
We make it back to each other versus my first situation where we never made it back to each other. You ever thought of that? You ever seen it like that?
Yeah. But like, oh man, I don't know. Cause like my first relationship I ever lost, like I never knew how much like I really cared and loved the girl until she really stopped talking to me. Cause every time we got mad, every time we got angry and we was separated, I would go knock on the door. Hey, I'm back, what up, But the last time I couldn't do that, I said, that shit broke my heart.
See, I'm not. Here's my thing. I feel like, in my situation, we pretty much have we have the same attitude. But I also feel like with me, I feel like sometimes I get ran over a lot. So that's why I have the attitude that I have, because people don't take me serious when they need to take me serious. Like when I actually feel like when I feel something, people take me as a joke. Like, so it's hard to like really say certain things, or it's hard to say how I feel because people really just don't. Like they always see me as a up and going, happy, joke around type of person.
You know why? Because people are haters.
But there's nothing to hate about.
They never want to be inspired by somebody. They want to be a hater.
But there's nothing to hate about. Because I'm going to share.
It's like, oh my gosh, Vonnie, you're such a boss. You're doing all these things at your young age. I'm so proud of you. Like, oh my gosh, one day I want to be just like you, Vonnie. Instead, it's just like, oh, he thinks that he's this, and oh, it's getting to his head. It should have been got to your head. You should have been thinking like this to level up.
100%.
Period. And that's why you're really mad.
I'm not gonna. It's true, but it's true though. And I'm glad you kind of summed it up like that. But it is difficult. But that's not even. That's just like anything in general. Like even getting to know somebody. Like I feel like sometimes I do intimidate some certain people, and I be like, I just live a regular life.
Yeah.
I do. I live a regular life. Like, look at us. We don't have to have no studio.
Right.
This is our studio.
Yeah.
Look where we at now, 3 years in. And this is where I'm confused at. Because, like, even sometimes, I'm sure you know some of my habits. Mm-hmm. Like, so when I say certain things, it doesn't shock you. Mm-hmm. But it shocked other people, like, what?
Yeah. That's why when I'm friends with somebody, and then I meet their friends, I be like, yo, I don't never say nothing. I just let the cards fold. Because I peep so much. And so 100%. Much is given to me. It's like, you didn't peep that? Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend?
100%. I'm not going to lie. I really felt like it started when you actually sat there and said, I didn't really think about of a friendship type of, status, or like, what's the definition of a friend, until you really sat there and said, well, would you tell your friend you got STD?
Right.
I'm like, oh, you right. Will I tell you have STD? Because if I do tell you have an STD, are you going to go throw it in my face?
Right, later.
Are you going to go spread it around?
Right.
Or can we just joke about it and say I had an STD and be like, it's alright, friend, I had it too.
But that's so crazy, like.
And, this year I really, I don't know what it is. They always say, like, you always go through things for a reason, and you always meet certain people for a reason. And this year it's been real interesting. I've been meeting a lot of people. I've been in a lot of situations to deal with. And now it has opened my eyes and showed me, like, all right, I'm getting older now.
Right. Right.
Like, is this what life is really giving? Is this what we're really doing? Is this what I have to adjust myself to?
Yeah. Like, for me, when you become friends with somebody, right? Like, me and Vonnie are friends, right?
Yes.
When I go around his friends, and they're acting weird towards me, they're not talking to me, they're like being just obnoxiously weird, it's because your friend is talking badly about you to your other friends, so they don't fuck with you. Okay? But like when you go around their friends and they're acting good, they're hugging you, hi, how are you? okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're building something. Because I'm all about joining in as a family because I have a big village.
100%.
Okay?
100%.
That's how you know who your friends really are every time when you go around their other friends. See how they treat you, and that's how she talk about you. Every time. Speechless. Because I eat it up every time.
Well, we already 100% you eat it up, and we already had this discussion about that. 100% I feel like that, and I definitely feel like I am really a strong believer on you when whoever you bring around into your circle, you guys like all have to get along and definitely. Be in one. But I'm definitely that type. Like, if the vibe ain't right, I'm not with it.
No.
At all. Like, I can't be with it. Because I just, like, it feels weird. But even with the situation, like going back into us saying, like, once we actually, make up, like, how do you come from that? Like, I feel, not weird, but I feel like I don't feel the same. I know how to move with you.
Yeah.
Like
that's the biggest thing.
Like 100%. Like, I know how to move with you. I'm not trying to be funny or whatever, but I'm always gonna still think about it a little bit. Like,
every day, especially if you were close friends. Like, I had a close friend, and like we spent every fucking day together for like 7 years.
I know. I was real off to see that.
That was the crazy, and it was all over not communicating. Like, and as your closest friend, I could say what I feel. I can, even if it's wrong or if it's right. If I'm your
100%.
real friend, and if you feel like I said something disrespectful or if it hurt your feelings, you should have been like, yeah, that hurt my feelings, girl. And instead, complete shutdown.
100%.
Complete shutdown.
I feel that too.
And it's just like,
Now,
I am always the savior.
Now, do you feel like you shut down in the situation, or did the other person shut down in the situation?
It was definitely the other person, and it's unfortunate that I realized it too late because I was living my own life, unfortunately. But I caught it too late, and then once it's too late, there's really no comeback for that.
I feel like
It could be.
Yeah, I feel like it could be, but do you guys feel like you guys were really friends?
I have to take a drink on that one because that's a deep question. Because me being who I am very spiritual.
100%.
So I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't, even if they like, oh yes, we're best friends. Oh my gosh. I am so like, this is like a village. They come, they go, they shall return when they want. And that's just what it is for me. So anybody who says that they're your friend, like, I don't call people my friend because at the end of the day, I don't know y'all for real. Y'all could really be the OOOCEE, you know? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So
talk that shit.
I really love everybody that surrounds me, and I really treat them, the people that is closest, I really treat them like I love them, and that's all I can really provide for you. Is my
shit.
Beautiful hearts.
Talk that shit.
But, you know,
I mean,
Ashe
for her.
So, do I feel like anybody's your friend? No. Your family don't even like you.
Your family
don't even want you, girl.
No, don't do that, because your friends are more like your family.
Yes, because you build your village. Because you've been through your family. You like, I don't like these people.
Right.
I don't like them. I want everything opposite.
I can't lie. Like, I love my family. I love my family dearly.
Yes.
My family's very small, and we live in the same city, but I'm across the town.
Yes.
They all on one side of the town. I'm across the town. You want to know why? I just don't have time. I grew up with it, and my sister's going through the same thing that I'm going through. Well, what I went through, growing up, and in the household. My sister's old enough, but when I was 19, I hit them deuces for a reason, and it's not like You know, it wasn't like I was getting abused or anything. It wasn't like, you know, I was going through a horrible phase. It was just like I couldn't be around them because it was too toxic. The environment was too toxic. Like I think us growing up, we kind of learned a little bit more. Like we were suppressing a lot of things, and our parents were hiding a lot of things. I came from that generation that my parents was hiding a lot of things. And I know that my parents came from their parents hiding a lot of things because that's what they were taught.
Yes.
And I didn't want that. I can't front. My sister's calling me right now. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
She want to borrow something from me.
Don't you just be knowing like you got them tingly senses?
Yeah, like you know that's what
we
it is.
connected, honey.
And like I said, like my sister's going through the situation right now, and I try to tell her, like, you know, you're old enough now that you can step out of that situation. You're old enough now to do what you got to do.
Right.
That's where, you know, my mother kind of taught us. And at the end of the day, like, you know, at the end of the day, your friends is really more of your family than.
Yeah, because you were chosen. You know, and I love that for you. Because I don't choose people; they come.
That part.
They come. If they don't, if I don't like when a bitch want to be your friend so bad, bitch, who is you? Like, oh, here, you can take my car. Oh, you can just have the keys to my house. Like, why are you trying so hard? What's your motive? Like, I don't like that. We're moving too fast. This is not a relationship that I want.
You right. You right.
Let it build up.
I had a friend like that. She did.
Let us go out.
She gave me her car. I didn't have my car at the time. She let me drive my car.
Really?
Pete.
Oh, shoot. Shout out to her.
Pete, she let me drive her car all the time. I even had the key to the house. And when she got mad,
she was taking from you.
Can I get my key back, please?
I was like,
take your key back.
No comment.
I would never have your key. Don't worry about it. They don't know I'm petty.
See,
Virgos is petty.
Look, we ignored the red signs in the beginning.
Hard.
But we love toxic people.
And I feel like this. I feel like she was very much dependent on being a provider. And, you know...
only because I feel like she wanted that control all her life. She finally got it. And
100%.
It's like, I'm going to eat them up.
But it just wasn't me. You could tell in her relationships as well.
Yeah.
Like, it was like... they...
Yeah.
I'm not talking bad. I'm not trying to talk bad or anything.
No.
It's just like...
Because I love all y'all.
It's built on the relationship. And I really felt like, you know... they got in their feelings because I felt like maybe the energy wasn't reciprocated the correct way.
Yeah.
But, you know, when the shoe had changed, I felt like I was there when I needed to be.
Right.
But not only that, I'm always there. If you talk to me, I'm there. I'm probably there more than any of your other friends on a real day.
Eat them up.
I'm just saying. And people just...
and it's like, if that's your friend, you notice that.
Right. 100%. And but I can tell you this, though. I can't rely on certain other people. Even as much as I'm there for people, it's not much. I can tell you I got a handful of people that I can really go to if I need to.
Wow, we really lost like a lot of friends.
But that has always been like that. That has nothing been different. That hasn't been never different for me.
Yeah, you lose people over the time, but the people who's
it's crazy. And since we even talk about relationships, let's talk about that Diddy. How you feel about that Diddy situation? Like, I just feel like
no diddling diddler. I don't want no hands. Okay.
I just feel like at this point, y'all might as well just leave it alone.
At this point, the diddler mouse leave it alone. He's still driving bikes with Stevie J in Miami, like we all good. He like, thanks guys, keep me up in the prayers. I don't want to. Not from what I heard what you've been doing. I don't want to.
Like, he been doing a lot, but just as well as everybody else. I wonder who's gonna be next. Once they move on from Diddy, who's gonna be next?
I don't know.
Because they're just running down on all of them. All the old school gangs.
And it's not like it's being like a race thing, because all of them are getting eaten up. All of them. Crumbling. White, black, Puerto Rican, and Haitian mix. Okay? They all getting ate up. So, I don't know.
Speaking of...
Speaking of what?
Speaking of Haitian, have you been keeping up with the Haitian news lately?
I would say I can't say with my thoughts. I can't say my thoughts because I get very controversial, and I don't know. But whatever. I've been keeping up, and I see that barbecue has taken over their military, and they're taking over the country. But I would say it's for good reason.
We do.
I would say I would say it's for good reason, but you never know, what's really happening, and that's what we don't know. That's what we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because the news feeds us what they want us to know. They're not even covering it. I gotta find stuff out on TikTok,
I feel you.
Yeah.
Shout out to our producer keeping us on track.
La la.
He's a tad bit late. But we there.
But oh my gosh.
What?
I'm just thinking, like, now you got my mind contemplating. I really lost, like, 3 close friends. I lost two friends in one night that have been close to me. That was I went to Jamaica. I was having a good time on the beach.
Yeah, really?
We taking shots after shot after shot after shot. This the last day. Shotting. Everybody's shotting. Except for my closest friend. She's not shotting. She's not drinking at all. She's sober. So we upstairs. I said, hey, can I get $30? I was broke. I was like, hey, you can give me $30 because don't you want to buy the cat? So you might as well give me the money now. So she was like, oh, okay, I can see what you're doing. So she gave me the $30, right? We drinking. We go downstairs. The bitch throws it in my face. Like, she's like, didn't I just give you $30 because you came here broke? Bitch! I literally lost my marbles. But I still kept it cute with her, because when I look at her, I be like, I love you, girl. It's never no beef. It was never no beef. So we was arguing at the bar. We went upstairs, and all hell broke loose. And all I know is I made comments, and I was like, something, and everybody fell to the floor. Everybody fell to the floor. And I was like, what did I say wrong? You got people that's agreeing with me, but saying I'm still wrong for saying it out loud. That's how I feel. And now that you finally hear it out loud, I'm confirming it for you. It's like, oh wow, she realizes that. When did she realize that? Oh, I can't be around that since she realized it. And that's how I feel.
That's tough.
I lost 2 friends one night because of that one comment. That means both of y'all felt that way. But I still love y'all.
So do you guys still communicate now?
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. You mad at me? You upset? Aww. When are you gonna get over it? Let's keep it pushing. Because we live in a life where we don't have too much time. And building relationships that once you see who the person is, are you going to accept it or not? If you're going to accept it, and I'm texting you, I'm inviting you places, you come in, we doing, I'm trying to make it, that means you're still trying to work with me here. Because if the relationship was dead, you would have never replied.
That part.
So yeah, I'm always the person that's willing to come to you and apologize and try to figure out what can work on to the next move. That's just who I am. And I don't really care, because I got to keep my tight circle together. Even when they don't want to be, bitch, you're still going to be. Yo, for real.
That was real good. That was really
Cheers.
Good. Oh, mine's way down there. But all right, so I think we should take a quick intermission.
Oh,
what's good, everybody?
Hey.
welcome
Bow,
back.
bow.
Welcome,
Hey,
welcome
hey,
back.
hey.
Welcome,
down.
welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome.
Like, this is the deepest I think I've ever been with a man in general. This is like the pinnacle of like relationships. Like, when women that I be around, they complain and they say, oh, my man doesn't do this and he doesn't do this. He doesn't even take care of his own kids. I'm like, wow, you guys got real problems. Because mines do all that, you know? Even not together. It's like mines does all of that. It's like, well, it's no comparison. So that's one of my deepest relationships I have going right now. What about you, Bunny? What are your deepest relationships you have right now?
Honestly, I don't think I have a deep relationship going on right now. Only deep relationship I have going on is with the man above. I have lost a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
I felt like, I've been very honest. I've been trying to be transparent.
Yeah.
I also feel like I'm not being sensitive, but like I think that people are just not taking to consideration of my feelings.
Yes.
So, like I said, I've lost a lot of relationships, and I have just been just tightening the ones that I do have, and that's the ones that are really genuine.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like, just like, because we've lost so many friends, it's like, how do I not lose the next one?
Right.
How does that not happen?
Right. 100%.
But it's like, we can't prevent that. It's like, we can only go so far as like communicating and respecting each other. But like, you just never know what may trigger someone.
Right. 100%.
And that is the deepest concern, like, of losing a friend. You
100%.
just never know.
And especially the relationship especially this one relationship I'm going through right now. I move on eggshells. I really do move on eggshells. And what bothers me so much is that I think that I do take fault of it, but not necessarily. Like, I try to move cautious as much as possible, because I've learned from my first mistake.
Yeah.
And it's like, you kind of make the same mistake, but you know how to work around the mistake. Like, that's like knowing that you touched
and we're
the
also
fire.
willing to accept that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think other people realize that. So
Right.
you also have to fight that battle as well. And that's my biggest, now I think of it, that's my biggest battle for me. Because I'm fighting a battle that I shouldn't have to fight, but I'm trying to prove a point where, no, I learned my lesson. It's just not me.
But that's what I'm saying. Is the person really your friend if you have to prove the point? She don't get it, he don't get it?
I mean, I don't think it's more so the friend thing. I think this particular situation for me is the people in itself. Not the person, but the outcome of the people, because it has been shown before, and what it looks like that I'm the person who's the problem.
Because that's what people want to happen.
And that's okay. I'm okay with it. But that's what people fail to realize. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I do take accountability for my actions, and I think that sometimes people are really shocked that I take accountability because of my personality.
Okay. See, I'm different. If I said something and it was meant to hurt you and you felt that, I'm not apologizing, because in that moment, that's what I wanted you to feel.
No, I don't say things to hurt people.
No, I'm saying even if it's not meant to hurt you, if you felt that shit, I said that shit and I'm not apologizing for it.
I think that too. I 100% feel like too. But I also don't feel like I don't go into the situation
wanting to hurt you.
Right.
Because that's never my intention. I'll be really
100%.
easy with the people that I love. Like, I'll be really easy with them. So if I say some real shit to you, like, you should take that.
Right.
And think about that. And if you feel some type of way about that,
right,
speak on that.
100%. Like, when we had this whole situation, I came to you and talked to you. Oh, shoot. And you said, well, Ronnie, do you think it's you? And we had that long debate. This is what it is. Like, this is why I don't think it's me. This is why I could think it's me. And he was like, well, I understand you. I understand both sides.
Right.
Like, it that's all I need.
Right.
Because what it, like I said, what it looks like is they're just seeing one side and they're seeing the other side, and then they're thinking, well, it's the same person. Right?
That's a fact.
In all actuality, like, at the end of the day, I'm going to do my job. I'm going to do what I have to do.
And I'm your friend. I respect you as my boss.
I mean...
As my boss, I respect you.
But I just feel like, I just don't know what it is. It's not even a boss thing. Like, I don't have a boss thing. I just come from a person that just, like... Nah, you know what? I'm going to take I'm going to take this... sometimes I just like control.
Yeah, bossy mentality.
It's not bossy mentality. It's just like sometimes...
Because I can't stand when I'm not in control. Like, I have to be control.
I don't have to be controlled.
I walk in, I'll be like, why y'all not doing this? What? And I'll start doing it.
I'm like that too,
Yeah.
because you have the mentality of that has to get done.
Yeah.
Bossy. But like, I think that I'm getting a little bit older now, and not everything you have to be a boss of.
So you feel like being controlling.
It just falls naturally. It
So
just
you
naturally
feel like-
falls into it.
So sometimes do you feel like your controllingness,
It ruins
it
relationships.
ruins
Yes.
your past relationships?
Yes, past relationships, current relationships.
I feel that.
It just in general, like, sometimes when I say certain things, it may come off bossy. I'm not trying to say certain things to come off bossy.
Right.
But it's like I've always had a boss role. I've always had to be the bigger person. I've always had to be, suck it up, this is what you get paid for, or this is what you signed up for. So, like, when I have that mentality, and I try, don't get me wrong, I try to separate it, and it's hard sometimes, because even down to the podcast that we did at your house on State Street,
Okay.
right, when you was trying to set up the cameras and everything, when we had everybody trying to tell us what to do,
Yeah.
like I felt like I was trying to be controlling. And I'm just like, let me just relax. Like, let me just calm down. But then it's like, I have friends who be like, rock out and do what you need to do.
Because ain't nobody going to tell me
Right.
I can't do what I want. And what I see is wrong, I'm going to fix it.
Right. So that's just how I feel. And I just feel like, I've had relationships where, people have really ran over me.
Yeah.
Like, bad. Like, and I've noticed that, like, once I have, look back at the situation. That's why half the time that stuff that I say, I don't feel bad. I don't.
Because they like played in your face, basically.
Yeah, like I've been through a lot. Like I've had best friends who like just use me for my car.
Yeah.
I've had best friends who use me for money.
Right.
Like so, it doesn't really bother me no more.
I'm like, I'm such a guilty. I'm guilty of all of that. Like, and once guilty, like
for using,
huh?
For using or being that friend.
No, like both.
Okay.
I've always been like my friends. Like they've always like just been okay with like paying for or doing things that they're just okay with doing, and I'm okay with that. Like I'm like. As long as we got the like, not back and forth, but almost like
100%.
You pay here, I pay there,
100%.
You do that, and I'd be like, girl, I'm financially unstable.
100%.
I don't have the money.
100%. No, not
and if
100%.
they say,
not unstable, but
oh, I got you, oh, I'm going.
100%.
I'm going. Oh, well, how many drinks can I get? What? I don't have that much money. So what you got? How?
But that's why I fuck with you. You're laughing. I'm being dead serious. Because you're honest about it. It's not like you just like whispering, tiptoeing around me.
You
like,
gotta be.
Because you know where I come from. You know, like, I'm an easy target.
I'm just like.
So I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect, and that's how I become friends with my people. Like my circle is my circle because you want to know why? It's not like they're using or they're abusing.
Right.
Because when you have it, you want it.
I have my own money.
When you on it, when you got it.
But I spend it so recklessly.
It's okay. We all do. I think that you know, life has gotten expensive.
Yeah.
Like since we even talking about it, since we're talking about money, like how should I say? I couldn't wait until I turned 25 to have cheap insurance.
Oh shoot.
I remember people used to always talk about, even when I was 21, because I've been driving since I was 18. So, you know, my insurance always been sky high. Sorry, I got a code, you guys.
Does he have a code?
I have a code that, you know, my lovely old friend had, and she passed it on to me. I'm going to leave it at that. She came and gave me a hug at work, and once she gave me a hug, she walked away. I felt the nose tingle up. But that's neither here nor there, so I'm just saying I'm sorry, you guys, that I had to cough like that. I've been doing really good. I took some cough medicine, and we've really been trying to record, so I have to get it done, sick or not. But anyways, like
that's what I'm saying. That's what you call a real friend. Like, bitch, you made me sick.
Hey, for real.
Not like a week later, like, where you been? Where you at, bitch? I'm sick. You made me sick. Bitch, why you ain't been telling me? Do you need medicine? I could have been helped you. That's what I'm...
You could have, but like, you know, I mean, you know men are babies when they sick. You know that.
That's a fact.
You have a house full of men.
That is a big fact. I'm like, what do you need? How can I help you? Stuffy pillow, green tea. No
Right.
sugar? I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you know, most of my friends, we good. You know, when you on it, you on it, and when you're not on it, we on it.
Yeah, I mean, I have lost. Like I said before, I lost like 3 close friends. Like I lost 2 friends in one night. Like cha-ching. Like
how do I feel? Like when you were in that situation, just like, you know, interpreting in like your point of view. Like, did you feel like you should have done it?
Yes. It was my time to speak up, and I spoke. I was sitting on the bed just like this, rocking back and forth. And I was just speaking my mind. And it was flowing. And then all of a sudden, I know, as everybody was like, why would you say that? They're like, oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, I think this. But if somebody says it out loud, it's like, oh my gosh. Why would you say that? It's just like, I think it's a contradiction. But, you know, when I do look back on it, I'm not going to blame it on the drunkenness. But I was just really speaking my mind. I was speaking my truth. And if anybody who felt that was about you, then stand on that.
So did you feel bad for saying that?
No, I never feel bad for saying my truth.
So like, and that's the thing. Like, that's what I like about you, because it's like you really stay true to it.
Yeah.
Like it's
you
like
have to.
you stand 10 toes down, and no matter how people say things, you're gonna agree with it, and you're gonna stand on it, and that's how I feel. I feel like where I am in life, like when I stand on things, and like I mean it, and it's not like, okay, well I might be that asshole, I might be that jerk or whatever, but I be meaning it though.
Yeah.
Like it really, like I got feelings.
Yeah.
We got bump being a boss, bump, you know, always acting so hard, bump playing around. I got feelings. People don't know that.
People don't know that because we act so tough. We be like, oh, we don't speak about our feelings. Like we won't call somebody and be like, yeah, I'm just sad today because, you know, I'm a thug. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm calling you like, oh, what up? We going to the club. That's how I know, like, you've been stressing out. You've been going through some things. Like, all right, you want to go out? Cool. That's fine.
Do you think I'm not a friend?
Huh?
Do you think I'm not a friend? Do you think I just stress out and then I just want to go to the club? Sometimes I just want to have a good time.
But it's like a release.
But I can call you regardless.
Yeah.
Stressed out or not, so it don't even matter. You always ready.
Yeah.
You be like, hold on, I got an appointment.
But you're not a friend like that would be like so emotional and be like, I'm gonna call my friend?
Not you per se.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not you per se.
See, he got closer friends.
No, I don't have close. I mean, I do have.
Yeah.
I do have.
You
one
always
closer
have.
friend.
I was about to say.
I do have one close friend, and I've learned that because of her, and that's what made us really close.
Yeah.
But I would tell you if I have STD, he won't lie to you on that one, because like we're really not like at this point, like we are at that level. But I mean, that's what all my friends.
You are my elite employee.
I think not with this. I don't want to say this new group of friends because we all actually like. I'm just like this new crew. Like I really do like my new set of friends right now.
Yeah, because we've learned from our past mistakes.
Is that what it is?
And they're so bad. Like my past mistakes are so bad. I'll be like, damn, I really said that shit. I really fucked up right there, and I'm not gonna apologize it because in that moment I felt that shit and I said that shit and I stand on that shit.
Even saying fucked up shit, I don't feel that way. I don't.
But it's never fucked up shit. It's my feelings, and I'm saying it. It's making you feel like, wow, she's been felt this way. Why didn't she been say something? Yeah.
But when you do say something, it still doesn't matter because you still look fucked up.
Yeah, in every way.
You still look fucked up regardless.
In every way.
Like when I apologized about my situation, I felt like I shouldn't have to apologize. It's like I feel like I know when I need to apologize and when I don't need to apologize.
Because you feel it.
I felt like in that situation I shouldn't have to apologize
because
I'm not wrong in my situations most of the time because I do I'm a Virgo. I overthink situations.
He's the perfect.
I'm not perfect, but I'm also gonna think. I'm gonna think about things, and I just feel like the way I communicate things is the way I'm gonna communicate the way.
And I shouldn't have to apologize, especially when you're my friend.
Right.
You should know how I come.
Right.
Every time, if I'm playing, you should hear it in my voice.
100%. 100%.
Okay, bet. Stand on that.
That's all.
Because I'm not playing with you.
So that's why I stand on what I stand on now. So if I found out the routine is to do a certain way, I'm gonna do it a certain way.
Every time.
What else can I do? Like it's called what, a learned behavior, right?
Yeah.
If you can respect the white person, then we'll let the white person talk to you then.
If you
basket.
Nothing.
I'm just saying. Because guess what? The white people love me.
Yeah. And
I'm very much chocolate.
Yeah,
Holla ring.
Chocolate.
I am holla ring. No, I'm just like, okay, so out of our past, like, your first love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about losing, like, your first love? Like, how do you feel about losing your first love now?
My first love got married.
So, like, do you feel like if you were in a different position in life, y'all would have still been together? Or if you had a different mindset, y'all would have still been together? I think so. Yeah, I do too.
I 100% think so, but I just wasn't for it. And I also think that my best friend sabotaged it as well.
Oh, shoot.
I can't front. My best friend at the time, definitely.
Oh,
Never wanted us together.
Oh, wow.
Never understood why they wanted us together. I mean, and then the years went by, we stopped being friends.
Wow.
I stopped being friends with my best friend. You know, she became in a relationship.
Wow.
She got married as well. And the crazy part is, too, where I became really hurt at, was that I wasn't even invited to the wedding.
I wouldn't invite you either, though.
Let me drink this.
I wouldn't invite you if you was my. If I loved you, and we had sexual intercourse, I'm not inviting you to my wedding.
First of all, we didn't have sexual.
I'm gonna send you a picture like I got married. What up?
We didn't have sexual intercourse, but I helped you through your process.
I look good.
I hope you.
This what you missing?
No.
Because every time I'm gonna show you what you missed.
No.
Every time.
No. I was. Hold on, I gotta take a drink to that. No, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
It didn't. No. I think I was really hurt off the fact that you had a wedding at the beach at that.
Easy, don't write me.
And didn't invite you.
That's like my past relationship, this is like the one I recently lost. Like, the bond that me and this other person shared, I felt like it was really unbreakable. Like, that shit was like yin and yang. Like, that's what we called each other, basically, right? That's exactly how I felt. Like, no type of communication at the end.
You keep saying communication. What's the communication? What's one thing?
As your friend, like, if I hurt you, if I said, Vonnie, you was being real messy last night, and you was doing this and that and that third, but I was like spazzing out in a way you never heard. Towards you though, when you know I'm so nice and I tell you so gently, and I'm be like, you know, you messed up last night, but this time I'm spazzing out. I'm like, I'm really, you know, just asking questions, and I'm just like, the questions I ask truly hurt your feelings, and instead of you speaking about that to me, like, yeah, you hurt my feelings, like, that shit was hurtful. I ain't like that coming from you, because I respect you, and I don't want you like, you know, saying stuff like that to me. You just stop talking to me completely. What would you do?
I would be like, what the fuck is your problem?
You would say something.
But this is where I get into, like, I know people are different, so I can't, like, I don't know, because nowadays, like, you can't communicate with people nowadays. I feel like I see
but
what you're
as
saying.
this is why I say
friend,
I don't have
best friend.
friends.
Best friend, yes. 100%.
We just live in a human experience. We're just living a human experience at the same time.
Like
you
said,
are just
You notice things as your friend. As a friend, you notice certain things.
I have dreams about this. Oh my God, before me and her friendship ended, I had a dream about it. I had a dream that she shot me into space, came into space with her new best friend, and shot me back down, and I was on green grass walking by myself. I knew what was coming. If we're so connected, the universe is gonna show you what's popping.
I feel that.
Every time.
You're right.
Every time. That's why we have to see the signs first before we move on to the next step in our relationship.
I feel like that too. Like, my ex called me today.
Oh shit now. Not the ex, child. The ex always want to come back.
Circle on the block.
The ex always want to come back. Huh?
Battery about to die.
Yeah, circle on the block, of course. But, but you know, I had fun tonight.
I did. This was good.
We did.
We did real good.
We actually got some real life footage. Like, I can't believe it.
We really did.
We gotta wrap it up. No. We got our producer to wrap it up.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is another episode of We Are the Vibe, featuring me, Beloved, and
your boy Chocolate Boss.
Chocolate Boss. Because I'm going to eat it up every time.
You gonna eat it
and
up
every time I'm going to eat it up.
It's your boy Chocolate Boss. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms. That is King_Kong Vonnie, aka Chocolate Boss 94.
And my name is Beloved. Make sure you follow me in the universe of social media on My Alkaline Body. Adi.
Yes, check it out. Let's go.
Peace out. That was good.